Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. Today's topic is pricing strategies. Pricing is not just about putting a number on a product, it's a decision that affects sales, profit, brand image, and competition. In the next slides, we'll define pricing, understand pricing strategy, explore objectives, and then study major pricing strategies one by one. Now let's start by understanding what pricing actually means. What is pricing? Pricing is one of the most important elements of the 4 P's of marketing mix. Unlike other P's like product, place, and promotion, which are usually costs to the company, pricing generates revenue. Pricing means deciding the price at which a firm will sell its product. While setting a price, a firm must make several decisions because the price structure strongly influences business performance. That completes the meaning of pricing. Now we move to pricing strategy. How firms plan pricing in a structured way. What is pricing strategy? A pricing strategy is the activity of finding the most suitable or optimum price for a product. It is not random. It considers the company's marketing objectives, customer demand, product features, competitors' prices, and market and economic trends. Choosing the right pricing strategy is a key element of running a successful business. All right, now that we know what pricing strategy is, let's see the objectives behind pricing decisions. Objectives of pricing strategy. Pricing strategies are designed to achieve specific business goals. The major objectives include earning profits, increasing sales volume, supporting company growth, and maintaining a competitive edge in the market. These are key objectives. Now, let's continue with a few additional objectives that companies also focus on. Objectives of pricing strategy continued. Beyond profits and growth, pricing also supports survival, especially during tough competition. Pricing can be used to create a good image of both the product and the company. It can also be used to discourage competitors from cutting prices by setting a price that makes competition difficult. Now that objectives are clear, let's look at the full map of common pricing strategies. Types of pricing strategies. This slide gives us an overview of the major pricing strategies we'll discuss. These include penetration pricing, skimming pricing, competitive pricing, product line pricing, psychological pricing, premium pricing, optional pricing, bundle pricing, cost-based pricing, and cost-plus pricing. We'll now go through them one by one. End of the overview. Now we start with the first major strategy, penetration pricing. Penetration pricing. Penetration pricing is used when a business wants to attract customers to a new product or service quickly. The price is set artificially low in the beginning to gain market share. Once the company achieves strong customer adoption and market presence, the price may be increased. This strategy can also help pull customers away from competitors. That's penetration pricing. Now, let's move to the opposite approach, starting high first, called price skimming. Price skimming. Price skimming means charging a high price initially, usually when a company has a strong advantage, like innovation, strong brand, or limited competition. The idea is to skim the market in layers. First, sell to customers willing to pay more, and later reduce the price over time to attract more price-sensitive segments. Because the initial price is high, it can attract competitors and eventually prices tend to fall. That completes skimming. Next, we move to a strategy where companies set prices by watching competitors, competitive pricing. Competitive pricing. Competitive pricing is when a company sets its price based on competitors' prices. The logic is that competitors have already tested the market and worked through pricing decisions. So, by matching competitor pricing, especially for a newly launched firm, a company may avoid the trial and error cost of setting prices from scratch. Now that we've seen competitor-based pricing, let's move to pricing across a range of products. Product line pricing. Product line pricing. Product line pricing applies when a company sells a range of related products or services. Pricing reflects differences in value and benefits across the range. Firms review and set prices for multiple products together and keep a clear price gap between categories so customers understand quality differences. This is also known as price lining.
Great.
Next, we move to pricing that influences customer perception, psychological pricing. Psychological pricing. Psychological pricing is both a pricing and marketing technique where certain prices create a psychological impact. Retail prices are often expressed as odd prices, like 199 instead of 200, because customers perceive it as significantly cheaper. The theory is that such pricing can increase demand compared to if consumers were perfectly rational. Now we move to a strategy that intentionally sets higher prices to create prestige: premium pricing. Premium pricing. Premium pricing, also known as image or prestige pricing, is used when a brand is unique or strong. The company keeps the price artificially high to attract favorable perceptions and signal higher quality. This is often used when a substantial competitive advantage exists and the market supports a higher price. Next, let's look at optional pricing, where the base product is priced differently from add-ons. Optional pricing. Optional pricing is when a company sells a base product at a relatively low price but charges higher prices for additional features or complementary accessories. The goal is to increase how much customers spend after they start buying. Optional extras increase the total price of the product or service. Now we move to a very common strategy used in services and software as well: bundle pricing. Bundle pricing. Bundle pricing is when companies sell a package of goods or services at a lower combined price than they would charge if each item were purchased separately. This strategy can increase profits by offering customers a discount and encouraging larger purchases. It's also used to capture more of the consumer surplus, meaning customers feel they're getting extra value. Now, let's shift from market-based strategies to cost-based strategies, starting with cost-based pricing. Cost-based pricing. Cost-based pricing means setting price by adding a certain percentage of profit on top of the cost of making the product. Manufacturing cost becomes the base for deciding the final price. This approach is straightforward and simple, and it ensures costs are covered. Now we go to the closest related method: cost-plus pricing, often considered the simplest form of pricing. Cost-plus pricing. Cost-plus pricing is one of the simplest pricing strategies, also called markup pricing. It means adding a fixed markup to the product's cost to earn profit. While it is easy to apply, the limitation is that it may ignore demand and competitor pricing. Because of that, it doesn't always produce the best market price. That completes the lecture on pricing strategies.